What's up, fellow phantoms? I am back. Sorry, I was gone for like 2 weeks. I went on vacation. You like my new hat? Kind of cool, right? Anyways, today, fellow phantoms, we are talking about Greta. Greta is a horror/thriller movie starring Chloe Grace Moretz, and let's get into it a little bit. So, the basic premise of Greta is Chloe Grace Moretz's character befriends Greta, played by Isabelle Huppert. Basically, she found her purse on the subway, she delivers it back to her, she befriends her, and things kind of go sideways throughout the film. I will say that this film was only like an hour and 39 minutes. That's kind of perfect for this story. Any longer and it would have been unnecessarily long. So it kind of gave me like the whole late 90s, early 2000s feel of kind of a movie. Like, this is the basic plot of the movie, deal with it really. If this movie didn't have the two leads that it did, I don't think it would have done as well at all, but just the fact that those two people were able to bring to life those two characters in something that was very captivating to watch is really why this film succeeds in any way. And it's not bad. The movie's not unbelievable. It's a believable story. But there are moments throughout where you're just like, I mean, it's not even just the horror tropes. It's just would this person really be doing this? You know what I mean? And it's kind of frustrating watching that. So, I mean, there is only really two main characters in this. There are other side characters like, the roommate and the father. But the main story is between Greta and Chloe Grace Moretz's character. So essentially, I don't think I'm really giving anything away. It's really in the previews. Greta lures, unsuspecting young women to her house in order to play mother to them, and then if they try to leave her, she captures them, and that's kind of the story that's unfolding throughout the movie. Just the crazy stuff that somebody like this older woman would do in order to keep the attention of this person because they're all alone in the world, or for whatever reason, maybe they're just psychologically impaired. But yeah, the things that this woman would do was pretty crazy, watching this movie. Isabelle Huppert, I guess I did not know, is a French actress, has done many movies before this. She's obviously an older woman. Before going into this movie, maybe about a week ago, I thought it was Helen Mirren for some reason, but obviously it's not. It's Isabelle Huppert or something like that. But she did an amazing job. She's very startling, very uneasy, makes you feel very uneasy. The scenes where she would just be staring at you, or in the frame she's staring at the audience, it is very unnerving. So she did an amazing job. Chloe Grace Moretz, again, her character, the things that she would do, I understand she's a naive, not from the city kind of girl, but some of the things that she would do were questionable, but playing that character, that's what the character was written as. So the fact that she was able to pull that off and you're still able to watch it and kind of not enjoy the character, but understand it, as opposed to saying this is bad acting, bad writing. She pulled it off, and I would have liked to have seen something better written for her to portray, but you know what, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, some of the scenes in this movie kind of get you frustrated as an audience member, like, what are you doing, do this, typical horror tropes. But there are some where it's just like, oh wow, this lady's really crazy, imagine being in this situation. But yeah, it kind of just frustrates me because it's like, I know, at least for Chloe Grace Moretz, I know her talent, and she did well in this. But again, if this was better written, I would have liked this a lot more. Anyways, it was very enjoyable. It was semi-enjoyable. I'll give it a C+ maybe. Anyways, guys, if you're in the mood for seeing a horror movie, an unsettling horror movie that doesn't take too much of your time, I say check it out. If that's not really your thing, or doesn't really sound like your thing, I'm giving this movie a C+. You could take that how you want to. But yeah, if you have a spare hour and a half, I say go check it out. It's not the best movie ever, but yeah. If you saw it, go ahead and leave your comments below on what you thought. Did you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? If you have any movies that are coming out anytime soon that you want me to review, go ahead and leave those below as well. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell on the bottom so you know every time I'm posting a new video. I do have multiple movie reviews coming out this month. Captain Marvel's coming out, Shazam. There's a bunch of good stuff coming out this month, so stay tuned, please. And I'm going to do my best to get those out as soon as I can. But anyways, fellow phantoms, I hope you appreciated this review. I appreciated making it for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.